Get your daily news fix with News Source Scrawler's latest edition, 12 February 2025, featuring crypto, politics, tech, and more.
The first supernovas might have filled the early universe with water, enabling life as soon as 100 million years post-Big Bang. The Euclid Dark Universe Telescope has uncovered a remarkable Einstein ring in distorted space-time. A study has announced the discovery of the largest structure in the universe, the Qipu, which is 13,000 times the length of the Milky Way. UK and US do not sign a declaration on ensuring AI is safe for all at the Paris summit. Vance warns Europeans that excessive regulation might stifle AI development. France unveils a $112 billion AI investment to compete with the US's Stargate project, while the EU commits $200 billion in AI spending to try to match the progress of the US and China. Wall Street Journal reports that an Elon Musk-led group offers $97.4 billion for control of OpenAI. But Sam Altman declines the offer, stating that the OpenAI board will reject Elon Musk's $97 billion proposal. Conservative political leadership linked to increased premature mortality rates. A study indicates Donald Trump exhibits higher levels of dark tetrad traits compared to Joe Biden. The Pope warns that Trump's mass deportation of migrants will end badly, as it is built on the basis of force, and not on the truth about the equal dignity of every human being.
German customers of Seagate claim their new hard drives were previously used, with reports suggesting these HDDs had been in operation for tens of thousands of hours. Meta torrented over 81 terabytes of data through Anna's archive, despite few seeders. Nokia secures its first ever patent injunction across Germany against the Amazon Prime Video streaming service, following 3 victories over Amazon devices. Meta's Brain 2 QWERTY AI model converts brain signals into text as a non-invasive alternative to Musk's Neuralink. The FDA and EU approve Nuance Audio, smart glasses integrated with hearing aids, for commercial sale. Huawei increases smartwatch sales by registering them as medical devices.
AI usage costs decrease tenfold annually, according to OpenAI CEO Sam Altman. Additionally, Altman suggests that combining LLM scaling and reasoning could lead to new scientific knowledge. Anthropic's economic index indicates that AI is more commonly used for augmentation than automation. Allstate reports that nearly all its communications regarding insurance claims are now handled by AI, which is reportedly more empathetic than its human insurance representatives.
Ancient Europeans ate the brains of their dead enemies 18,000 years ago. Researchers discover Spanish running of the Bulls Festival reveals crowd movements can be predictable above a certain density. Study finds medieval Dutch site may have hosted devil's money cult rituals.
Passmark records its first annual decline in average CPU performance over its 2-decade history of benchmarking. Intel criticizes AMD and NVIDIA in its recent product security report, highlighting that AMD has 78 vulnerabilities without any planned fixes, while NVIDIA is noted for having only high-severity security issues. The rate of IT unemployment increases to 5.7% as artificial intelligence impacts employment in the technology sector. Valve prohibits compulsory in-game advertisements across all Steam games. A Donkey Kong enthusiast, after 44 years, finds out that the iconic kill screen isn't truly the conclusion. A recently disclosed Nintendo Switch 2 patent affirms mouse compatibility and provides additional specifications.
A telecom's cable in Russia's Baltic Sea has been damaged due to external impact, according to TASS. Zelensky has suggested trading land with Putin, including the return of Kursk. The Kremlin recently stated that a significant part of Ukraine wants to be Russia. 2 days prior, Trump remarked that Ukraine may be Russian someday, before Zelensky's meeting with Vance. Russia has extended an offer to India for its most advanced Su-57 stealth fighter jet, with UAC officially confirming the co-production offer to India. Greenland's ice sheet might completely melt once it hits a certain tipping point, according to a study. Scientists have just mapped ice-free areas in Antarctica for the first time. It has been discovered that Earth's inner core is not as solid as once believed. Poachers' social media activity exposes the significant scale of illegal wildlife hunting in Lebanon. The Argentina River becomes a stream of blood, following a suspected toxic leak. Alpha male baboons experience accelerated aging, increased mortality, and heightened stress due to love-related issues.
Trump discontinues legal action against Twitter ban following January 6th incident. Wall Street Journal notes, UK allows Apple to facilitate data access for China. 4 days prior, Apple compelled by UK to create backdoor for user data. Black History and Pride Month removed from Google Calendar.
A recent study suggests that fiber might safeguard your gut against an excessive increase in harmful bacteria. Research indicates that antibiotics, vaccinations, and anti-inflammatory drugs are associated with a decreased likelihood of developing dementia. The study attributes the rising incidence of lung cancer in non-smokers to air pollution in China.
Thomson Reuters secures a preliminary victory in a court case concerning AI, copyright, and fair use. Individuals are gradually developing more confidence in AI and perceiving it as increasingly similar to humans. According to Wall Street Journal, DeepSeek provides information on bioweapons and self-harm.
Russia introduces a prototype of a plasma rocket engine. General Atomics achieves successful testing of nuclear thermal propulsion reactor fuel at NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center. Anduril assumes control of Microsoft's $22 billion U.S. Army headset program.
Neuro-ophthalmologists are worried about eye issues in patients taking GLP-1 antidiabetic drugs. A study indicates that multiple psychiatric disorders have a common origin. Researchers report that older individuals in England are experiencing greater happiness and satisfaction post-COVID.
MIT's robot bees achieve unprecedented pollination milestones, including a 1,000-second hover and various acrobatic maneuvers. Volabat creates a prototype wooden jacket by transforming trees into garments with intricate grids of timber. Stellantis unveils pop-up advertisements in its vehicles, leading to widespread discontent among car owners.
Trump claims he has directed the Treasury to cease the production of unnecessary pennies. Trump enacts 25% tariffs on steel and aluminum imports, with reciprocal duties to be implemented shortly. Apple plans to rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America on its Maps app. The Associated Press reports it was barred from the Oval Office for persisting in using Gulf of Mexico. In the United States, YouTube has made a surprising announcement, with its CEO stating that television has surpassed mobile as the primary device for watching content. Meanwhile, Netflix is exploring video podcasts as it becomes more receptive to creator content. Additionally, Elon Musk has expressed his disinterest in purchasing TikTok's U.S. business. Just 2 days ago, it was reported that TikTok's CEO had met with the White House regarding a potential deal. Furthermore, TikTok has now made its Android app available for download outside of Google Play.
Trump relaxes the enforcement of the U.S. law that prohibits the bribery of foreign officials and stops the prosecution of companies accused of such bribery overseas. The PGA Tour acknowledges Trump's role in advancing the LIV golf deal during his significant sports week. Axios indicates that Disney is revising its DEI initiatives.
Thunderbolts emerge as Marvel's latest heroes in a Super Bowl trailer. The Oscars are contemplating a mandate for films to reveal AI usage following controversies with The Brutalist and Emilia Perez. Naja 2 breaks box office records, becoming the first non-Hollywood film to surpass $1 billion.
BYD introduces free self-driving capabilities to 21 of its electric vehicle models, intensifying competition in China's automotive industry. Shine requests certain Chinese suppliers to expand their operations to Vietnam. Apple collaborates with Alibaba to create AI features for iPhone users in China.
Lee Enterprises, a major media company in the U.S., acknowledges a cyber attack, leading to continued disruptions at its news outlets. The U.S., UK, and Australia are focusing on Russia-based servers due to Lockbit ransomware attacks. With the U.S. imposing sanctions on Lockbit's resilient hosting provider, international law enforcement has apprehended key individuals involved in Phobos and 8-base ransomware as part of a global cybercrime operation. Trump indicates he might stop aid to Jordan and Egypt unless they accept Palestinians. Jordan agrees to care for ill children from Gaza amid Trump's proposed takeover strategy. Palestinian forces are visibly assisting Israel in its conflict in the West Bank.
Lyft plans to introduce Mobileye robot access in Dallas starting in 2026. China's technology stocks are experiencing a bull market following a significant breakthrough by DeepSeek. T-Mobile will implement a $15 monthly fee for the Starlink satellite texting feature.
In the United States, federal authorities have filed charges against 9 individuals suspected of being involved in a robbery ring that successfully stole 2 artworks by Jackson Pollock and Andy Warhol, each valued at millions of dollars. The inaugural official African government meme coin, $CAR, has achieved a trading volume of $830 million, marking it as one of the top meme coins to purchase during the current African crypto bull run. Take-Two accidentally disclosed that PS5 sales have surpassed those of the Xbox Series X/S by more than double.
Kris Jenner puts famous family house from Keeping Up with the Kardashians on the market for $13.5 million. Ye's website is temporarily unavailable following the sale of swastika shirts, as the e-commerce platform states the site breached its terms. In 2024, female protagonists have achieved equal representation with male protagonists in the highest-grossing films.
BuzzFeed is launching a new social platform to compete with Instagram, TikTok, and X, aiming to spread joy. Meta and Child Help have introduced a curriculum to assist students in avoiding online exploitation. Tumblr will become part of the Fediverse once its WordPress migration is finished. Google AI chief dismisses DeepSeek's cost allegations as overblown. According to Reuters, OpenAI is preparing to complete its initial custom chip design this year. The Wall Street Journal notes that China's approach in the trade war involves intimidating U.S. tech firms. Bloomberg highlights that Taiwan's exports to Mexico have surged by nearly 500% prior to the imposition of U.S. tariffs. It is reported that chipmaker SMIC experienced a 45% decline in profits in 2024 due to ongoing U.S.-China trade tensions.
Zelensky says Europe's ability to ensure Ukraine's security is contingent upon America's involvement. North Korea labels Trump's proposal to take over Gaza as absurd. A Danish petition advocating for the purchase of California garners 200,000 signatures.
UNAIDS chief warns that HIV infections could increase by more than 6-fold if U.S. support were withdrawn. Trump issues an executive order urging agencies to collaborate with a group led by Elon Musk. Trump administration informs Republican lawmakers that $175 billion is required to fortify the borders.
In South Korea, AI fortune tellers and digital clergy are causing discussions about the future of religion. According to the BBC, AI chatbots can distort and mislead when queried about current events, as they struggle to provide accurate news summaries. A Microsoft study reveals that AI can lead to human cognition becoming atrophied and unprepared.
Number 1 hit and more. YouTube Music Charts. Global top songs from January 31st to February 6th, 2025. APT features Rose and Bruno Mars. Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars collaborate on Die with a Smile. Madhubani Bagchi, and Divya present Aaj Kirat. Tunak Tunak Sun is performed by Buji Ki Bain.
Spotify Weekly Top Songs Global, spanning from the Friday, January 31st to the Thursday, February 6th, 2025. Die with a Smile by Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars, DTMF by Bad Bunny APT. By Rose and Bruno Mars, and Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish.
Nintendo US Digital Top Sellers starting February 12, 2025. Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Super Mario Party Jamboree, Poppy Playtime. Chapter 1, Minecraft. Steam's most popular games. Discover the globally top-selling and top-played titles on Steam. Based on the top 100 revenue products list for the period from Tuesday, February 4th, 2025 to Tuesday, February 11th, 2025. Kingdom Come, Deliverance 2, Counter-Strike 2, Sid Meier's Civilization 7, Monster Hunter Wilds, PUBG, Battlegrounds, Marvel Rivals.
CISA's cybersecurity alerts and advisories. CISA collaborates with ASD's ACSC, CCCS, NCSC UK, and various international and US entities to issue guidance on edge devices.
One more drop in the AI ocean. Zifra's Zonos version 0.1 hybrid. Zonos version 0.1 stands out as a top open-weight text-to-speech model, trained on over 200,000 hours of diverse multilingual speech. It matches or exceeds the expressiveness and quality of leading TTS providers. With a speaker embedding or audio prefix, the model generates highly natural speech from text prompts. It can also accurately clone speech from a reference clip that is just a few seconds long. The conditioning setup allows for precise control over speaking rate, pitch variation, audio quality, and emotions like happiness, fear, sadness, and anger. The model outputs speech at its native sampling rate of 44 kHz,